Hey YouTube, how's it going everybody? I didn't do this last year, but I did post it on Facebook and told everybody to stay the fuck away from the Capitol on January 6th of last year for this upcoming September 18th rally at the Capitol this year. Stay the fuck away from there. Do not go unless you want to end up in jail, because I'm telling you right now, just like last time, this is a setup. Let's hear what this dipshit has to say.
Far-right extremist groups are planning a rally in Washington on September 18th in support of those charged with storming the Capitol. A former top FBI official is warning that law enforcement needs to prepare for the potential of more violence.
I think they should take it very seriously. In fact, they should take it more seriously than they took the same sort of intelligence that they likely saw on January 5th. I think there's a few factors here that maybe are leaning in their favor this time. If you think about it, January 6th was a failure.
Really, CNN, you got to pull out this fucking piece of shit, Andrew McCabe, a former FBI deputy director. This dude's a scumbag piece of shit.
Primarily because you had a massive group of people and a complete failure of preparation. In this case, it looks likely that they'll get a somewhat smaller crowd with, things like the Proud Boys telling some of their members.
Yeah, if you guys are smart, you'll stay the fuck away.
President actively fanning the flames.
Law enforcement officials are bracing for potential clashes and unrest during an upcoming right-wing rally in Washington, D.C., as violent rhetoric surrounding the September 18th event has increased online, and counter-protests are being planned for the same day, according to internal Capitol Police memo received by CNN. You know what? I'm pretty up on all this shit that's going on out there, and the first time that I heard about this fucking rally was on this CNN article. I'm telling you all, you go to this, you're fucked, and you're stupid for going if you go. You best stay the fuck out of Washington, D.C. on January or September 18th. The last intelligence report on the Justice for J6 rally, which aims to support insurrectionists charged at the Capitol riots, notes that online chatter in support of the event started increasing after the officer who fatally shot rioter Ashley Babbitt went public and his identity in a recent interview with NBC's Lester Holt. Oh no, blame NBC! They're the ones who doxed that cop. Even though, let's put this in another scenario. Let's say up in Portland, Oregon, when they were protesting up there at the courthouse and burning on it and lighting it on fire and doing all kinds of other shit. And let's say one of those cops shot and killed one of those protesters. I guarantee it wouldn't be a somber silence from the left as it is on this one. You guys are a bunch of hypocritical bastards. You're communist cocksuckers. And America, stay the fuck out of Washington, D.C. on September 18th. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You want to have a protest, have one in your own fucking town, but stay the fuck out of the Capitol. I'm telling you right now. Straight up 100% a setup. They're going to use this and charge all these motherfuckers with insurrection or some other bullshit. But I can guarantee you, this will not end well. The document warns that many individuals may also see September 18th as a Justice for Ashley Babbitt rally, which could be cause for concern, and it is not unreasonable to plan for violent altercations. Well, yeah, you bring an Antifa into it, so I'm telling you. There has also been additional discussions of violence associated with the event, with one online chat suggesting violence against Jewish centers and liberal churches while law enforcement is distracted that day. I find that to be bullshit. The only ones out here attacking the fucking Jewish people happen to be right now, happen to be liberal commie leftists. Capitol Police plan to present their security plans for the rally to the Capitol Police Board this week, according to a congressional source. but it's still unclear if it will entail bringing back the temporary fencing around the complex, though it has been something under discussion and remains a possibility. The department is also working with Capital Region law enforcement partners and other law enforcement agencies, the source said, while the Metropolitan Police Department plans to be fully activated on that weekend. House Speaker Nancy Skeletor Pelosi has invited Senate Majority Cocaine Chuck Schumer, wrong guy. Chuck Schumer, he's a piece of shit, and so is the minority leader, Mitch McConnell, Cocaine Mitch. Do a little research into his little cocaine-esque cargo that came in on one of his ships. But hey, that's another story for another story. And House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, he's probably another piece of shit too, for a security briefing in her office Monday morning with Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger, to discuss security preparations for the rally, according to a source familiar. A source familiar. So what you're meaning is an unnamed source, right there, CNN? Top Democrat and Republican lawmakers on the House Administration Committee are also expected to receive separate security briefings in the coming days, another source said. Another source. So that would be another anonymous source, right? During her weekly news conference on Wednesday, Pelosi declined to get into specifics on what security measures will be placed that day, but told reporters, "We intend to have the integrity of the Capitol be intact." With concerns mounting on the Capitol Hill about the rally and the community already on edge over multiple deadly incidents and bomb scares this year, former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe has warned that law enforcement needs to take the rally very seriously. Why isn't that piece of shit in jail? Oh yeah, I forgot we got a uniparty in this country that doesn't fucking prosecute their own. They just prosecute the little people, you know. The useless eaters of society. Around 500 people have indicated they plan to attend, though the memo notes that past recent events organized by the same group, Look Ahead America, had significantly lower attendance than expected and were peaceful. Okay. And were peaceful. The rally is also taking place on a Saturday while the U.S. House of Representatives is on recess, and there has been no noticeable increase in hotel reservations for that weekend, according to the memo. At least one Proud Boy leader has encouraged followers from across the country to show up, though others online have discouraged attendance and warned it might be a false flag operation designed to trap supporters. They're right there, they're telling you, it's gonna be. There ain't no might be about it. This is straight up a fucking setup. White Lives Matter is advertising global demonstrations for September 18th and has been supportive of the January 6th insurrectionists. Those evil insurrectionists. Online, but it does not have a DC chapter. There has also been multiple instances of white supremacy imagery being used in online chats. What are they talking? What are they sharing? Pictures of Larry Elder? Seeing how he's the new face of white supremacy. Man, these fucking people are insane. And I don't know who's more at fault here, or who's more insane. The politicians or you fucking people that vote for these idiots? Can't blame me. I don't vote. You know why I don't vote? Because I don't choose evil, whether it's good evil or the lesser form of evil. Choosing evil is still choosing evil. The only way to stop this shit's to end this government, just like our Constitution allows us to do, and start over. I'm done reading this article, but I'll share the link to it in the video. This is insane. I'm telling you, do not go. Absolutely do not go.